Hello everybody and welcome back into Upstate Medical University Arena from Syracuse, New York. Game 1 between the Toronto Marlies and the Syracuse Crunch in this best of 5 series. We're ready to get set here tonight from Syracuse. The opening face-up will come here to center ice. And we are officially underway. The Crunch win it back. Tay enters the zone, has a chance, centers to Mod. He fired it just off the mark and wide on Peter Mrazek, who's the starting netminder for Toronto. In net, of course, Max Legacy for the Crunch as an early penalties coming here to the Toronto Marlies. Yeah, this is not a good thing. You don't want to take penalties early in a series, and this will give the Crunch an early opportunity on the power play. Well, here we go. Penalty kill for the Toronto Marlies. This will be their first of the series. The draw to the left side of the net. One back. Here's a shot, and that one gloved by Mrazek in tight. That's played ahead to Semyonov on the right. Here come the Marlies in the zone, taken down along the boards by Day. Back after him was Kivihome, but never got the puck. Going off to the bench, one of the Marlies. Now they have to get back. Joey Anderson, here's a step, and a great stop by Mrazek. Played up ahead to Joey Anderson, an early start today. 12:30 p.m. start here from Syracuse. Dusak plays that ahead. Here's Joey Anderson for the Marlies. Fires it back into the Crunch zone. It goes around. Finds help in Gabriel Dumont. He'll play that across to Fortier. Hit there! And a big pickup. Here's Day. He'll get it back out, and here come the Crunch again. Down that right wing. Power play 0 for 1. Backhand try. That won't make its way to the goal. To back up. Here's Joey Anderson. Marlies with a step. They get by. Won't get the puck to the net. Losing it yet again. Syracuse looking good in the early going. Some good looks. And a power play, but couldn't convert. Here's Mark Michaelis through center ice. Has it. Marlies in the zone. Winding up waiting. Can't get it to the net. Held off, no call. Anderson back to it for Toronto. Radish stolen again by the Marlies. Anderson drops it in front. Moran the only stick there. And out come the Syracuse Crunch. Fortier just about halfway through this opening period. Is picked up by Dahlstrom. Played ahead on to Semyonov. He'll wind up. He'll shoot off the outside of the post. Dusak has it back in front. Tried to center. Lipidov in the way, and the Crunch get it out. Here comes Syracuse down that left side with a step to the net. Dumont never got it there. Here's Jeremy McKenna, left wing and ahead. He'll slow down, plays that over the Clune. He fired that, it's blocked. Rolls to Legacy, who holds on just before the halfway mark of this first period. Scoreless from Syracuse. Face-off coming now. Right side of the Crunch net. One back by Syracuse. Semikin in the corner. Plays that back to Clayson. Up ahead to Sampe. He'll play that on the wing to Smith. And he's caught up to by the Marlies, but it gets in further into the corner. Hit there. Marlies dig it free. McKenna up to Brett Cini. Cini. He has the skill. He winds up. He waits. He shoots. Scores! Brett Cini. Perfectly placed shot right between the wickets of the netminder in Max Legacy. And Toronto opens the scoring 12:01 into the first period of Game 1. What a shot right through the wickets. Max Legacy, yeah, perfectly placed right through the middle of the ice. Brett Cini has the opening goal for the Toronto Marlies in this 2022 playoff. Cini on the board. Here come the Crunch looking. They'll get a shot to the net. Mrazek down has that. That's played to Semyonov, and here comes Toronto. Down that right side with a lead. Drop to Cini, in again, and that one just about had a look. McKenna back over, trying to find Cini, and he's not there to hold the zone any longer as the Crunch will get it out. Semyonov gets it back. Toronto back inside. 5 to go in this opening period. That was played across. Again, never found the reach of Brett Cini. Hit there with Smith. Toronto picks up the puck. Manel to Cini. Back ahead to Kirill Semyonov. Right winging in, he winds up, he'll wait. Dangles, circles back, waits, shoots! Fired that over the net. Picked up again by the Syracuse Crunch, Hudon. Up to Smith, he turns back to Clayson. Out comes Syracuse, 2.5 to go in the period. Hudon down that right side, looks to the net. Clayson knocked down by Mrazek. Dargachintsev back to Chad Chris. Here come the Toronto Marlies. Just a minute to go in this opening period. Taken down on the play. Semyonov back to it, to the net. And Legacy down has that with just 30 seconds to go in this opening period. Toronto with the opening goal against the Syracuse Crunch here from Syracuse tonight. Here we go. Draw coming. And here come the Crunch out of the zone. Up that right side is Jones. He'll clear it down the Toronto ice. This is an afternoon start as it's fired down by the Marlies again. And that'll do it for this opening period. Toronto 1, Syracuse 0 after 1 tonight from Syracuse. In Game 1, Cini right between the 5-hole. Shots on goal in the hockey game. 5 for the Marlies, 4 for the Crunch. 1-0 Toronto after 1. Hits are 5-4 Syracuse. Faceoffs 5-0 Crunch. Power play Syracuse 0 for 1. Toronto hasn't had one. They have a 1-0 lead after 1 here tonight from University Arena here in downtown Syracuse. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Syracuse Upstate Medical University Arena. The Crunch and the Marlies, period 2 of Game 1 in this best of 5. Drawn one back, Crunch control. Day on that right. He'll turn back. Looks for some help at center. It found Fortier, and he comes for Syracuse. A shot, and that was stopped by Mrazek. Drop back to Radish. Couldn't hold the zone. That might be trouble. Here's Jack Kapaka. Might have a step with him, and Dargachitsev centers it. Off the netminder, it bounces in the air, and Dargachitsev could not get it back as the Crunch do get it out. Down that right side with a step. Clune trying to get back. Chance! Off a stick and wide. Clune back to Dargachitsev. Gets it through center ice. Day hit on the play, but still has the puck. In come the Crunch. A step to the net. That's blocked. Trying to get it back to the net. And nothing there for Syracuse. 5 gone in the second period. Toronto up 1-0. Here's Kapaka. Trying to center it to the front. Penalty coming against Toronto for tripping. It'll be their second penalty of the series. Penalty kill so far, 1 for 1. Dumont. Hallwell touches, and the penalty comes. This is only Game 1 in the best of 5 series between the Syracuse Crunch and the Toronto Marlies. Round 1. Face off. One back by the Crunch on this power play. Smith, he gave it away. Here's Brett Cini looking for his second. He's stopped by Legacy. Not much on the chance. Play back to the front. There was Cini again. Clayson being chased in his own zone. Lipinov, it's kept inside. Kivihalme back to Brett Cini again. Shoot! Won't get it there. Held off. Somla back in front. And a penalty is coming to Syracuse. 53 seconds left to go in their power play. Then the Marlies will have a power play for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Marlies just doing a great job that time in attack. Creating chances. Keeping Syracuse off the score sheet here in Game 1. Wrong one back. Here's a chance. Manel fired that off the blocker. It's in the air. Kapaka back to the net. Shoots that just off the mark and wide. And now the Marlies on the power play as it's fired down the Toronto ice. Back to it is Anderson. 54 seconds left to go in the rush. Played up to Brett Cini. Already has 1 tonight. Here he comes again. Shot off the crossbar. A perfectly placed shot, but he hit iron. Brett Cini just about had a power play ripped for Toronto to make it 2-0, but he missed. That one right off the iron. The Marlies have hit the iron twice in this game already, and just trying to find the seam. Here's Semyonov. He shoots. That deflects just wide and into the corner. Somla after it again. Fortier trying to get it out. Marlies can't keep it in. It's sent back down the ice. That'll do it. Their power play 0 for 1. Here it's picked up by Michaelis. He'll play that to Joey Anderson halfway through this game now. Anderson to the net. Sends it off the outside of the goal, and Legacy plays it back in for Day, who gave that away, but Dumont gets it back out for Syracuse. 8.5 to go, middle frame. It's 1-0 Toronto from Syracuse. Chance to the net. Stop. Rebound. They score. Loose in front. Tie game. A great play by Gabriel Dumont after the Crunch had killed the Marley power play. They come back the other way and tie this thing at 1 apiece. Draw one back by the Crunch. Radish at center. Plays that to Fortier, given away, and Rubens was there, but now it's a brand new game as the Crunch are back in it. Manel up to Christians Rubens. 7 minutes to go in the middle frame. Rubens winding up. He'll shoot. Fire that wide. Has it back again in the corner. Still with control. Centers in front. That was McMahon, but didn't get a lot on it. Legacy easily there. 5:49 to go here in the second. Toronto-Syracuse tied at 1 here in Game 1. Shots in the game are 9-8 in favor of the Marlies. Been a very tight first game of this series. Here's the draw. Faceoffs 8-2 Crunch. And the Marlies won't get this one. Make it 9-2. Moran gave it away, but it does come out. Dahlstrom with it back for Toronto. He'll fire just inside the Syracuse zone, and Moran just about lost it again. Dumont. Here's Forche. Penalties coming to Toronto. Down that right side, Dahlstrom will touch up. 3:47 to go in the period. Crunch back to the power play. So here we go. Syracuse with yet another attempt in this hockey game. This will be their third. They're 0 for 2. Draw one back by Somoa. Dusak is there. Clears it off the boards and out and down the ice. Oh, good period for the Syracuse Crunch. Marlies have hit iron twice this period. And it's still a 1-1 game because of it. Here's the pass to Lipanov. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be an easy series for either side, and when it comes to the playoffs, everyone is a new team. Here's Lipanov. He'll turn it center, brings it back inside with a step to the net. Sape. Clayson gave it away. Here's Joseph Dusak. And he's tired trying to get it to the net. Drops back in front for Soma. Take it down on the play. Kivihome with a shot to the goal. Easily steered aside. And that'll do it for the Crunch power play. 0 for 3 in this series to start. Sape in the corner. Knocked off. Marlies get it ahead. Not out. Semikin in front. Whip it off. What a save. Bouncing back in front. And Mrazek just got enough to keep it out. Joseph Dusak, 20 seconds to go in the period. That's fired around by the Marlies. Clayson after it in behind. 6 seconds. Chance! Fire that wide. 3 seconds. Mac Howell in front. Michaelis a shot to the goal. Scooped up by Legacy right at the buzzer. Toronto, Syracuse. They're tied at 1 through 40 here tonight from Syracuse. Shots on goal in the hockey game. Well, the Toronto Marlies are doing a great job of putting the puck to the net. Unfortunately, not scoring many goals so far to start the series. They had a 1-0 lead, had blown it in that second period. Goal scoring Brett Cini with a rip. Then he hit the iron. Semyonov hit the iron. 2 iron for the Marlies. And then loose in front, a goal for the Syracuse Crunch to tie it heading into the third here tonight. Shots 11-9 Toronto. Hits are 9-7 Crunch. Faceoffs 9-3 Syracuse. Power plays Crunch 0 for 3. Toronto 0 for 1. We go to the third, tied at 1 here in Game 1. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Syracuse. The fans on their feet here against the Toronto Marlies. They're on the road for the first 2 games of this best-of-5 set. Draw one back. Radish to start this period. Gave it away at center, and the Marlies stood around instead of going after it. Now the pass ahead to Carl Dahlstrom. He'll wind up, he'll shoot! Right on, that was off the chest of Max Legacy. Forche down that right side. The Marlies looking good early in this period as here comes Joey Anderson with a step to the net. Anderson won't get it there. Gets it back himself on the steal. Spins and plays that back in behind the Syracuse goal. Day to Forche. Back to Moran, and out comes Syracuse. Dumont at center ice. Plays that back to Moran. Hit at center. Somoa has it back. Marlies get it in, but it's offside. And a shot after the whistle, and we're going to have a fight. Michaelis against Taylor Radish. They're going to go back and forth here in Syracuse in this third period. Tied at 1. And look at the punches by Michaelis. He takes down Radish in front of the home crowd here in Syracuse. What a fight that was. It's going to get energy rumbling for both sides here in a 1-1 game. We have a very tight contest in the first game of this series. Marlies Crunch tied at 1 here in Syracuse in the third period of Game 1. Game 2 here tomorrow night in Syracuse again, and then back in Toronto. Marlies looking for a clean sweep like the Leafs did to Boston. Mrazek to Anderson. Here's Soma on the right side. He'll bring it ahead for Toronto. Has Semyonov a shot, and that one snatched up by Legacy. Plays that down the day. Forche back. Dumont, not a lot on that shot by the Marlies, and it was an easy save after all for the Syracuse Crunch. Now here they come, trying to start something again. Chance to the goal. Dumont couldn't center that. Semyonov finds Soma, and here comes Toronto inside. Soma winding up, waiting, shooting. Knocked down easily by Legacy. Plays it down for Clayson. And we might be looking at extra time in this first game the way it's been going. Dumont to Forche down that right side with a step to the net. Stopped by Mrazek. Joey Anderson's there. Not a lot of shots in this hockey game. Not a lot of opportunities built because of great defense by both sides. 10:29 left to go in this third period. We're tied at 1 here tonight from Syracuse. Here comes the draw. Just outside the zone. Hits are 10-8 for Syracuse in this game. One back by the Marlies. The pass to Dargachintsev gets to him now. He'll wind up, peels, drags, waits. Can't get a shot to the goal. Being too fancy in the offensive zone. Smith, right side. Dahlstrom is on him, and Smith loses it, gets it back. That one in front. Mrazek plays it down. Smith right on. Stopped by Mrazek. Great kick save with the left pad. Knocked in by Kapaka. 7.5 to go, third period. Here's Rich Clune, the captain, trying to get it to the net. Peels back. He was held off, but no call. Smith, 6.5 to go in the third. In come the Crunch. Won't get a shot to the goal there. Kapaka to Dargachitsev. And some silent Syracuse fans right now with a shot up high and knocking that down. Max Legacy to hold on. 5:40 to go in the third period. 1-1 from Syracuse. This is game one between the Crunch and the Marlies. And we knew it was not going to be an easy series. No, it's going to be back and forth all series long. A very tight series between two very good teams in the league this year. Crunch turned back in their own zone. That's played the Radish. He looks up ice. Might have some help with the Marlies' best third period team in the league to end the regular season. They had scored 90 goals in the third period this year. Fired in by the Marlies. That's fired around for Jeremy McKenna. Makes his way to the net. He scores! With just 3 minutes left. A toe drag beauty for Jeremy McKenna to put Toronto back on top 2-1. Just 3 minutes left. And a huge one for Jeremy McKenna. It is, and you cannot complain about this goal. Perfectly placed. That's what you want to see from this Toronto Marlies squad. And McKenna and Toronto, who's really had trouble in this game tonight, they find a way to get the lead back with just 3 minutes to play. Draw one by Soma. Hallwell will fire it in for the Marlies. Goes around and finds Mark Michaelis. He couldn't get it to the goal. That's played to Moran. They're going to look to pull the goalie soon. Hit at center by Chad Chris. He got the puck back. Michaelis. DeMott. Step to the net. DeMott. And he sends it wide. Here's Soma. Final minute in this third period. Toronto up 2-1. Walkered away by Legacy. Michaelis back. Trying to center that. Center. Has it back. Pickpocketed by Chad Chris. Kept in. And now back ahead. Forte with it. Hit along the boards. Joey Anderson to the empty net. Played ahead to Mark Michaelis. He gets it in further. Goes in behind the goal. Clayson having some trouble with it. Gets that to Charles Hudon. And out comes Syracuse. With a step to the net. Hudon centers that across. No one there. Anderson from his own zone. He'll fire it down the ice. An icing warning against Toronto at 23.5 seconds left here in game one. The Marlies 2, the Crunch 1 from Syracuse. Here's the face-off, right side of the Marley goal. Cruncher down, the last hope. One back by Syracuse, but given away, and that should do it. Semyonov to Anderson, and he will ice this contest. No, he hit the post. Here's Dahlstrom, he'll score, and that'll do it. Carl Dahlstrom with the empty net tally puts Toronto up 3-1. A big goal. Dahlstrom steps into this. Anderson hits the post, and then Dahlstrom will get into it. Put it home, and that'll seal game one for the Toronto Marlies. Draw one back by Cini. It's the pass further Day, and here's Manel offside. 10 seconds to go. Toronto 3, Syracuse 1 tonight from Syracuse. Well, the Crunch fans will have a lot to say after this game comes to an end. Not an effort that they wish to see here tonight. It was good, but it wasn't good enough. Toronto, the better team overall, will come out winners tonight, 3-1. Sape stopped by Mrazek. 3 seconds to go. Jeremy McKenna will get the game-winning goal with 3 minutes left. Empty net. Dahlstrom sealed it 3-1. Toronto takes the first game of this series in the best of 5. 3-1 your final score tonight from Syracuse. Game 2 back here in Syracuse again soon, so stay tuned because that's coming soon. Real soon. Hopefully within the next hour or so. 3-1, Toronto takes this one.